Two brothers and a third Oregon man accused of robbery leading to the murder where the victim was hiding in the fridge. We'll be right back on Keep It P Podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Von Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P Podcast.
They were terrorists looking.
Von Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P Podcast where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could
it was just one
and
of them
could
ones.
not be keeping it P.
I'm keeping it P. As a matter of fact, keep it P. Then again, keep it PG, PE. This is Professor Griffin. I'm out of here.
All right. Let's see what they got going on here. This is the shenanigans beyond shenanigans.
There is a whole section at Costco of mayo.
Like the whole section.
The whole section. One whole aisle.
And it has
Just mayo.
and the mayo has no expiration date either, huh?
At all. And there's different flavors. Mint leaf, mayo,
Honey sriracha,
mayo,
man,
pico de gallo,
mayo. Teriyaki, mayo,
mayo,
hot mustard mayo.
Sriracha. You already said sriracha?
Honey sriracha, but you know there's
Honey sriracha.
but you know there's regular sriracha
got
too.
All of that. Got all of that.
All right,
guacamole, mayo. Yep.
Hey y'all, this is a Keep It P Podcast where we take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. That's not really my job, but I'm here to show you how to think. So we bust down the articles and make them, take all the jargon and bust it down in literal terms so that you can understand how propaganda works. See? You see what I'm saying? Like, I can say all the other stuff, and sometimes you can get the taglines, but I just want to make sure we're clear about what we're doing here, okay? But I got a guy. And this guy, he spits knowledge. Could you bust it down for him one time for the big brother Light Bright Supreme? Almighty?
Almighty. Hashtag. Don't worry about if we don't do no news about black people. Don't worry about that. Hashtag CNN got
you. Somebody said that, guy?
Yeah, man. Hashtag CNN got y'all. Don't worry about that. They're going to do all the discrepancies. They're going to do all the bad mouthing the black people that you need. Fox, MSNBC. They're going to do all the bad mouthing about black people that you can handle. So you're not going to find that here.
Hold on, guys.
Hashtag these nuts.
Hold on, guys. Did they say y'all don't ever do news about black people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what? Anyway,
so how's this a black podcast and y'all don't ever do news about black people?
They don't get it.
They don't.
Some people get it and some people don't. 3 men in the metropolitan Oregon area have been arrested and charged with panoply.
What?
Panoply? A panoply of crimes. What is this?
See what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. Right out the damn gate.
See, I told you. You see what I'm talking about?
I ain't never heard panoply in my damn life. And I got a very expanded vocabulary there, sir. They have
myriad of crimes. Boatload of crimes.
Now I could figure it out. What's up, Mom? I could figure out what they mean, but I'm just saying, this is how you describing the crime?
I'm to the point where I want to know exactly what it means.
Yeah, they have been charged with a panoply, not a monopoly, but a panoply of crimes after the fourth man was found the fourth man.
Hold on, cuz.
The fourth man was found beaten to
I'm
death.
about to tell you what panoply means.
And stored inside a refrigerator over the weekend. Now go on.
A complete. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you, fam.
No,
because this is. Hold on. Panoply.
Mm-hmm.
A complete or impressive collection of things.
What? Say it ain't so, Jasper. Say it ain't so.
You just heard me. Anybody, you can look up Monopoly too. They're actually impressed by the crime. Impressive crimes. A complete or impressive collection of things. A deliciously inventive monopoly of insults.
Dude, listen, fam. Listen, y'all, just watching this show. Y'all think, so listen, they don't believe it when we say it. They'll believe it when we read it and they say it. So since you read it and they said it, right? We told y'all that they be lionizing, if you don't know what lionizing means, holding up high, holding to a great standard, almost guarding after and like sought after, like
idolizing,
mesmerized by these so-called clever, mischievous, murderous killer dudes, like a Hannibal Lecter or something.
Straight up.
And they're nowhere near
a monopoly.
But they're bumbling idiots though. Look at them. And look how, do you think they're smart? Like they're doing just the smart crimes, like they're Jigsaw. Want to play a game?
If Shaggy had his own crew, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's Shaggy. Now hold on now here they go with the lies. Bryson Schofield 20, more like 32. Dylan Swade McLeod 22, more like 40. And Austin Michael McLeod 25, I give him 37 at best. They stand accused of 1 count each of murder in the 2nd degree, robbery in the 1st degree, abuse of a corpse in the 2nd degree, unlawful use of a weapon, and evidence tampering. Those are pretty regular charges.
Not no 1st degree though. Boy, you can't kill nobody and be palm colored and get a 1st degree, boy.
You cannot. Hold on,
you gotta beg for it.
Yeah, you got to do some real super duper heinous, and it probably
you got to be included with, or you got to be included with a darkie. Like the woman, I think she got like a 1st degree. Was that just got the 40 years?
Yeah.
That set up the boyfriend's the fake robbery
because the little boy got killed. I think so. Y'all go back and tell us what that episode is like. According to the local AFC affiliate KDRV, have you noticed that all of these places are affiliates of said bigger company?
Mm-hmm.
Does that tell you guys something?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the news is coming from the top down. Like maybe like there's a bigger employee with franchises and they all have to follow the same, Big Mac standards that, corporate says to be a McDonald's, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, the documented in the probable cause affidavit was quickly sealed by the judge. Seal that on up.
Why is sealed?
Because you don't want to ruin these little palm-colored lives. They live to offend again. They can get probation and get out, and then form a militia group and run up in the Capitol. You know how the story go. Right. They got a long life of white race soldier terrorism against them.
Then didn't even want to tell us where it was. Metropolitan Oregon.
Come on now. In the comments to the outlet, Medford Police Lieutenant Mike Beretta confirmed the details regarding the death of the 24-year-old Aaron Sitt. He cast the slaying as a planned robbery gone horribly awry. Police believe that the homicide violence occurred on Sunday morning. Officers arrived at the scene of the crime in an apartment complex in the commercial area of a nearby medical center, bank, and beauty supply chain. Whatever. Why don't we ever... Can we get the address on the 2400 block of Scooty Squap and the Scramdy Scram like they do it all the time?
Still won't tell us what city it is. I heard you say it was the Medford Police Department, but does that mean Medford, Oregon? Or I don't know. You won't say what city it's in.
Medford, okay, bank, just after 11 a.m. in the response of a 911 call about an alleged assault that could possibly involve a firearm. The Bureau says responding officers first spotted one of the suspects outside of the apartment. The suspect allegedly gave a chase when the police approached him and went back inside until where the corpse was eventually discovered. After calling the man who allegedly ran away from the phone, however, He left the dwelling unit and was subsequently detained without incident, according to the police. Now, is that before or after y'all found a motherfucker in the refrigerator?
I'm trying to figure that out. And then, hold on. If he's in the refrigerator and y'all got a call about gunshots and people being shot, then that means somebody else is dead.
The Bureau responded to officer's first call, spotted one of the suspects outside of the apartment. The suspect allegedly gave a chase when the police approached him, and he went back inside of the unit where the corpse was eventually discovered after calling the man who allegedly ran away on the phone. However, he left the dwelling unit and subsequently detained with. They're not. Why has it got to be all wishy-washy? That don't even make sense. What are you talking about? It say that Schofield was a suspect in question who initially walked away before giving himself up. The TV station also reported that the accused were Wildland firefighters who worked as Ashland-based Pacific Oasis Contracting.
You're firefighters?
Once inside the apartment, officers conducted a search that allegedly turned up Sid's body stashed away in a closed refrigerator that belonged to one of the suspects. Why are they talking like that?
Why do we care they're firefighters though?
They did throw that in.
Lionization, perhaps?
Yes, it was. According to the MPD, it was clear that the suspects was made an effort to clean up the crime scene. Investigators believe Sid was invited over to Schofield's apartment as a part of a plan to rob him, consisted by the trio. Details about exactly what may have gone wrong once allegedly plan unfolded are not, and at the moment, being publicized by law enforcement. Why they don't ever know shit? Boy, every goddamn time, boy.
I know what happened.
Okay. Come on. Come on now.
They called Cuz over there for some meth.
Okay.
He's their meth dealer.
Ah.
Told him bring the meth, and then they didn't have no money, and they was gonna rob Cuz of his meth. Because how are you robbing somebody? You just call them over and you know that they're gonna have money
so
on
listen to this though. So according to the Jacksonville Medical, the skull fractures found on the dead man is consistent with being struck with a hammer. The full autopsy and the firing of the this is hard to read, man. That shit happened to me before, man. Whew, that's crazy. Prosecutors believe that suspects used either a hammer or a wrench to kill their alleged victim. Nigga, that happened to me. Niggas was trying to kill me like that, nigga. That shit happened to me. Yes, nigga. That shit. That's why I'm like, ooh, I can't like Cuz died from this.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm saying Cuz died from this, but I did not. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting 3 niggas off that same way, same scenario, like coming to rob a nigga. Like, that shit's crazy. Bloody clothes, bloody weapon, blah, 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 blah. Police did, however, recover several guns from the residence. We'll see if you... Why'd you just... Each of the subjects were arraigned in Jackson County Court, where they're currently being detained without bail.
That's a shocker.
Yeah, that is a shocker. But they look like... Yeah, they look like hardened... devil worshiping criminals. Like they've been doing this shit since motherfucking preschool. Like they've been setting cats on fire, putting firecrackers in dogs' butts,
killing gerbils,
drowning them, all type of shit. You can't tell me nothing different. I don't even really want to hear it. Anyway, anywho,
Danderville.
Anywho, I got a couple words for y'all. Go get a shirt. Guess what? Go join the Patreon. And then guess what? We got love, peace, with blessings. Hold up, this is how the blessings go. And then you got the Aloha. Boy, now take these commercials now.
B1 Health and Wellness, Jackson.
You know what I'm talking about? Take these commercials now. I'll holla at you now.
Take that.
Where's the commercials? Do I got commercials to play? I got commercials, don't I?
We got commercials now.
IT now. Where the commercials at now?
It ain't got no firefighters in it either.
Hold on. Is this the one? This the old commercials though. That's the old long commercials. Okay, screw it. Here you guys go. Take that, and take that.
Music TV.
Going old school on you.
Ain't nothing wrong.
How did you know? You do not know, master. You do not know. You do not know.
Okay, go. Some old school just there, boy.
You have touched the final level.
Alright.
You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in the diction, I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake.
Misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. Your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy.
I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of the sea. When your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazy or I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy but it wasn't really sweet.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit.
Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit.
Thought I would miss my blessings, my blessings. Baby, you crazy.
Look.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. We've been hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection, you thought I would miss.
Look at him, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went on stage.
I told you, motherfucker, I got your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? You ain't supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. I hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation. Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to see you down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. This is it, come on. Come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, come on. Two steps. selling to me fast. Probably be here all day if it wasn't for you. I don't mean to cut you off or interrupt what you do, but if time is money, minutes moolah. True. So you know I'm about to ask you like, what you about to do? I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you tripping. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Sometimes I stare at the phone, and when I think in my mind, I gotta see what you want. Soon as I finish this drink, I'ma leave the club. Think it's one of them nights, man, I need to fuck. I'm a
Music TV. Music TV.
How did you know? I do not know, master. You do not know? You have been to the movies again, I see. Leroy, this is not a punishment. You have touched the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in this position, I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes, and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, great pump fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake. Misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy. Look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazy or I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet. He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit. Look. Misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing, the ultimate misdirection. You thought I would miss.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
I told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went upstate.
I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? You ain't supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the pay, cash out, selling chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spin, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Cut the check, reparation, 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 cut the check. Yeah, well if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to see down.